4 decades of doing the same thing, one would eventually wear down. You haven't met Peter Romano.
That's right. He's the owner of the stained glass store in Park Slope, and as he puts it, he hasn't worked a day since the 70s.
News 12 Brooklyn's Tony Chow is there with this Best of Brooklyn report.
Peter Romano has been hammering away for the past 42 years, honing a craft that isn't exactly easy on the hands.
It's very labor intensive. You got to draw it up. You got to draw it to size, and you got to take the pattern, cut the pattern out.
But he wouldn't have it any other way. You could say he looks at it glass half full. After all, crafting stained glass has become his life calling.
I just love what I do. I just love creating this stuff and repairing and honestly making people happy.
And for decades, it's been his work that has made people happy. All it takes is one glance.
You walk into somebody's house today, what's the first thing you look at? I mean, people look at kitchens, they look at bathrooms, but the stained glass just catches your eye.
And while he does sell some of his finished products, Romano estimates that more than 80% of his business comes from restoring old glass that's been neglected for decades. Sure, it can be easy to just buy something brand new, but history is often better off preserved than replaced.
It's in your house. It's there. It's been there, you know, for 100 years, 120 years. Why not restore it and put it back?
Preservationist, artist, or craftsman, whatever he is, he's certainly not done.
I have a lot of friends and relatives keep asking when I'm going to retire, and I says, why retire? I love what I do.
In Park Slope, Tony Chow, News 12, Brooklyn.
All right, thanks, Tony. That's pretty cool.
I
It's been
know.
in business for a while.
See, that's what happens when you're doing something that you love. You don't feel like you're working. So good for him.
Good for him.
Of sun.